Most people think losing fat means starving yourself, tiny meals, constant hunger, and living on fumes. I used to believe that too, and I lost 20 pounds doing it the hard way by eating super low calories, doing long fasts, and having constant fatigue and hunger. I thought I was being disciplined, but here's the truth. Starving yourself is not the answer. It's actually sabotage because the less you eat, the less your body burns, and the less energy you have doing anything. Your metabolism slows down and your body starts to fight back. So if eating less doesn't work, what actually does? In order to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit, but how you achieve that deficit is everything. Let's start with the engine behind all of this, your metabolism. You have two factors that control your metabolism. Your BMR, which is your basal metabolic rate, and that is the amount of energy your body burns just to survive. The other is your TDEE, your total daily energy expenditure. This is your BMR plus your movement, training, and daily activity. You can't fix what you don't measure. I use my Apple Watch to track all my activity, and I use the Fat Secret app to track my food. It's simple, free, and accurate. It shows you exactly what your calories, protein, carbs, and fats are. Most people are shocked when they start tracking and they realize they're eating way more or way less than they thought. If tracking feels like a hassle, here's the lazy man's option. I got you covered. By now, everybody knows about ChatGPT. So just take a picture of your food and upload it and ask it to estimate your calories and macros. ChatGPT can also calculate your BMR and your TDEE. Just plug in your age, height, and weight, and gender. Once you have your BMR and TDEE, here's a simple rule for determining the minimum calories you need to eat. Take your BMR and add 400 to 500 calories. That's your floor, because anything lower and your body starts to slow down and you will experience fatigue, poor recovery, lower hormones, and even stalled fat loss. What happened to me during my last fat loss phase is I drastically reduced my calories too low. On most days, I had a TDEE of about 3,200 to 3,500 calories, and on some days, I was only eating about 2,300 calories, which was at or near my BMR. No wonder I felt like crap. I would have much rather eaten, say, 2,700 to 3,000 calories and still been in a 500 calorie deficit. This is what I now do to lose weight, and I feel much better. I have good energy levels, and I still can be in a deficit and lose weight. Now I'm going to show you how to put all this into action and what I eat to stay on track. My goal is to eat high quality food and have a system to reduce decision fatigue. For breakfast, I have two options. I either have a protein shake with kefir, Greek yogurt, and frozen blueberries, and I normally pair that with a piece of sourdough toast with almond butter, or sometimes I'll have a protein bar. Or I'll have an omelet or fried eggs combined with protein, which is usually chicken, apple sausage, steak, or ground beef, and I pair that with a bowl of oatmeal. My lunch is my biggest meal of the day, and I always start with protein first. For me, that's either going to be steak, chicken, salmon, or ground beef, and I pair that with a carb, which is usually potatoes or rice, and I also have a green vegetable. And that's usually going to be broccoli, zucchini, or asparagus. For dinner, it's the same options as lunch, but just a smaller portion size. I also make sure to get one nutrient that is completely overlooked, which is fiber. There are many recent studies about the benefits of fiber. Fiber helps keep you full, it supports your digestion, and stabilizes your blood sugar. It's also one of the best long-term tools for heart and metabolic health. I aim for about 30 grams a day, and I keep it simple: berries, oats, beans, and greens. Now, this may sound pretty boring, but I eat quality food, I meet my nutritional goals, and it keeps me satisfied. Now, I'm not a freak about it, and I have a flex meal once or twice a week, whether that's pizza, tacos, burgers, or whatever I want, but it's still factored into my calories for the day. Remember, it's not about restriction, it's about structure and less decision fatigue, which equals more consistency and accountability. When I stopped starving myself and started fueling myself, everything changed. My energy went up, my training got stronger, and my A1C and insulin improved. I'm eating more than ever and staying leaner than ever. This isn't just a better way to lose fat, it's also a smarter metabolic strategy. You don't need to slash your calories, you need to expand your capacity. You want to build a bigger engine and burn more calories by doing more. If you do it this way, you will feel stronger, sharper, and more alive. So stop starving yourself, stop crash diets, and start feeding your body like a high-performance machine. If this hits home, start today, and remember to fuel up instead of slowing down. This isn't a trend. It's the foundation of strength, health, and vitality at any age. So eat smart, train hard, and live dangerously well. We'll see you in the next video.